It's the $4 million Queen Elizabeth.
It's an amazing scene, the amount of people that were actually here in the Theatre of the Horse.
It's quite iconic at Randwick when you come out of the jocks room through the sort of tunnel and you walk out into the Theatre of the Horse, and I walked into the paddock literally as WINX was entering the paddock too, and the feeling of the whole crowd lifting when she entered the paddock, and you know, it really sunk in that I'm riding up against a horse who's just, you know, she's the Queen of Australia, and it really sort of sunk in then how massive the occasion was. By sort of race time, we know the tactics of the race. We've come up with a plan on how we're going to ride Hartnell to the best of his ability. It's just basically getting in the zone. This is when the sort of butterflies kick in and you start to really feel the excitement of the whole occasion. Hartnell was in great shape. He went down to the start beautifully, lovely and relaxed. I was out before her and cantered down to the start, but I could hear as I set off to canter down, she stepped foot out onto the grass, and the crowd really went up. I mean, showing their appreciation, they were really in awe of her.
This is it, the grand final of Australian racing, the Queen Elizabeth Stakes.
We were expecting No Doubt from the outside to come across and lead.
So it's No Doubt and Hartnell in the early stages, and Happy Clapper goes into third.
I expected to be in the position that I was, following No Doubt with the United States outside me, Happy Clapper close behind me, and I knew sort of WINX wouldn't be too far behind us.
3 lengths further back to the mighty mare WINX. Bowman happy to let her drift back down the outside of Excess Ferring.
The United States just tightened us up on the rail a little bit and I had to shimmy out, but Hartnell was very quick to get back into his stride pattern, and yeah, we started to roll it. I elected to sort of really let it move into the race and start using his stride.
Looks as though Doyle's coming off the fence on Hartnell. He is. He's put the United States 3 deep, so there'll be no hard luck screws for Hartnell today.
So this is when the race really started to develop. We really started to quicken. No Doubt dropped away quite quickly. Hartnell started to jump into top gear as we straightened up for home, at which point I thought, cool, we could be in with a squeak here, and as I thought that, WINX just arrived upsides me.
Here she comes, WINX, moves up on the outside of Hartnell.
Hugh Bowman in his usual posture, sitting there with the handbrake on. He got a sort of neck up on me, let the handbrake off, and away she went.
She's racing royalty, this mare. There's 17 in a row. The grandstand shaking. She wins it by about 4.5 to Hartnell.
Yeah, it was a devastating kick she produced, and then she left us for dead. Hartnell just kept digging deep to stay on for second. A turn of gear and turn of pace is just, yeah, sensational. I think what makes her a real champion is she does it no matter what the ground, no matter what the circumstances. She still is as impressive each start. Massive run again from Hartnell, top effort. You can't fault his consistency. He's a real tough animal and deserves to get his head in front in another Group 1, which I'm sure will happen in the future.